Blake, what does the power of one mean to you?
Enlightening the younger students to become better and more involved in the community.
Mr. Schmidt, what does the power of one mean to you?
Power One means to me really the word power, meaning that it's a powerful movement that we're doing in our school, in our lives, to connect with students, to connect with each other. It really means a lot to me. I don't know how to put it in words, but I know that all the action that I'm seeing, that's the most important thing.
What does the power of one mean to you?
Being a role model and also having a role model for yourself to go throughout your day and then somebody to make connections and like friendships.
What does the power of one mean to you?
Power one means someone who will inspire you to be the best you can be.
Mr. Offworth, what does the power of one mean to you?
To me, the power of one is the foundation of a successful school system. It allows colleagues, number one, to develop a trusting relationship with other colleagues, and from there there's a trickle-down effect where students have role models that they can see as trusted adults in their life.
Greta, what does the power of one mean to you?
People support me and care about me and play with me.
The power of one, what it means to me is that we bring together the older students and the younger students and just really find an opportunity to have those kids get mentored by the older students, but also just to show the older students that it's important that you are a role model for our younger generation too.
Rich, what does the power of one mean to you?
I think of people working together and helping each other out and sharing responsibilities.
Friendship. Friendship. Love and peace. Loving people.
Power one means being a good friend, having a good environment, and always helping other people when they need help.
Okay, Miss Thornbloom, what does the power of one mean to you?
The power of one means being someone's support team and their ally. And I always think about how to the world you're just one person, but to one person you could mean the world.
I would say the power of one to me is making a change in people's lives and making somebody that isn't having a great day just make them smile.
Macy, Marlo, and Ellie, what does the power of one mean to you?
To be someone's role model and make their day. Be kind. Be nice to everybody.
The power of one means you want to see a difference in the lives of yourself and others. And in order to see change, you must be the difference and the one to act on it.
Kellen, what impact have you seen from the power of one in our school?
I'm seeing a lot more joy from the students and more kids just being happier in general, knowing they have someone to look up to.
I've really seen growth in both ends with the teenagers. You can really tell they take pride in what they're doing, and they see how important it is to be mentoring. I said that before, but just mentoring, how important it is to be someone to look up to. The younger students that I have, specifically in third grade, they look forward to it. They know that it's an opportunity for them to hang out with some of the older kids and really have a good time with them. They realize they see them every day walking through the hallways, and having a school where K through 12 really impacts them that way, so it's good.
I think it's brought our whole school together and made us feel like a family.
First and foremost, I've seen colleagues reaching out to other colleagues. School is rewarding, but it can be challenging, and the power of one has helped colleagues go to people that have similar challenges and ultimately be better prepared to work with students that also have challenges. I have seen students being open to reaching out to adults when they have a difficult time in their life, and all around I've seen an increase in smiles. It's rewarding to see older students in the building connecting with younger students, seeing a junior high student that reaches out to an older role model, or take an example of a primary student smiling and running up to an older student, giving them a hug in the hallway. That reinforces That to me is important.
What impact have you seen from the Power of One in our school?
The biggest impact I've seen is the collaboration we've had among staff, among students, and just really being connected as our own community within this school. Even though we have the community of Osakis, surrounding communities where we all come from, every day when we come here together, it's our own community and we're connected.
I've seen sincere connections made between students, specifically elementary and high school students. I see high school students as they're coming through the hallway saying hi to younger students and checking in on them. And I'm seeing this both in school and out of school, which is really cool.
I have seen some pretty great things. I've seen some athletes that have taken time, that have shown so much patience with some children that maybe wouldn't have that one-on-one with an older child or an older student. And I have gotten to see them blossom all of the way around and have the younger students more interested in sports and being part of something and being able to have that connection.
At our school, I feel like we have a lot of amazing staff and students that have been able to make connections, and so there's just a lot of influential people in our school.
Simon, as a leader, how do you hope to use the Power of One to influence others?
I hope to use Power of One by leading by example and showing other kids that one person can make a difference.
By having everybody realize that they can come to me if they have something on their mind. If they need something, they need to be comfortable. I don't want to be put on a different level because of the title, because that is the worst possible thing in a Power of One format. Titles should be little. They should be used as opportunities to make things better for everybody at times, but not to make somebody unapproachable. So whether it's a student or a staff member or a parent or just a general community member, if they've got questions about school or they want to know why Power of One exists, I would love to sit down and have that opportunity to visit with them.
As a leader, how do you hope to use the Power of One to influence others?
So later on in my life, I want to use this and continue wherever I go off to, college, work, potentially in other schools, but just want to change the kids' lives.
To lift up others and include them in games.
As a leader, I hope to be the Power of One in my upcoming softball season to make my team feel included and loved and supported.
So for me personally, I work a lot in the special ed room. So being the Power of One, a lot of them don't have that type of figure in their life. So being a leader, I'm able just to hang out with them and kind of create that role for them and help them feel loved and special.
Most importantly is to stay connected with our students. I think that we need to continue to be leaders with each other in positive ways, but also just be there for each other, be connected. It's so cool for me to be able to know a preschooler and know their name, but also walk through the high school and know a high schooler's name and have a connection with them. So stay connected, everybody. Remember, we're here together for each other, and we're glad you're here.
Who is your Power of One and why?
My Power of One depends on the day, because if number one you ask why I'm in education, it's because of my high school Power of One. It was my wrestling coach. Maury Meyer was the adult in my life that made me believe in myself to the point where I would go to college. And once in college, different people played critical roles in helping me navigate. That's where I met my wife. And to be completely honest, I mean, my wife is my Power of One on a day-to-day basis. She makes me better.
My Power of One is Mrs. Maddock because she's very supportive and always brings energy into the room.
Who is your Power of One?
Mrs. Kelly Reed, Miss Banks, Mrs. Johnson.
I would have to say my father, because he single-handedly raised 3 kids by himself and with very little help, and is still supporting us no matter what.
Mine is Rich because he literally does God's work and he does everything in this building selflessly and serves for others.
My power of one is Mr. Helcher because I feel like he's always reaching out a helping hand and he notices me on my good and bad days.
Mine is Lindsay Henningkamp because she does everything in her power to make the lives around her better.
My power of one is Jessie Bolden because no matter what, I can always go up to her classroom and she's always there for me.
My power of one is Lindsay Henningkamp because she always comes into school with a smile and is always encouraging me.
My power of one is my mom. She's been a great supporter of mine for a very long time. She means the world to me and has just been through the thick and thin with me, so I thank her for that.
My power of one is Mrs. Infinger because she's always there for me and she's always supporting me through everything.
My power of one would be my older brother because he pushes me to do better and learn off of his mistakes even.
And mine would be my grandma because she always pushes me forward to be the best person that I can be, and she never gives up.
My power of one in this school is Mike Steinweiser, and I feel that he is a good role model and people should look up to him.
Who is your power of one?
Miss Michaela. Miss Michaela. Miss Michaela, my nana and my whole family. Charlotte and Miss Michaela.
How to the world you're just one person, but to one person you could mean the world.
Blake, what does the power of one mean to you?
Enlightening, stuff.
Who's your power of one and why?
My power of one is Mike Steinweiser. He's just an overall really great dude, and he helps a lot of people. He makes everybody's day so much better, and he's just a great, lovely dude. Lindsay Henningkamp, though, I don't know about her.
Lindsay Henningkamp because she's very inspiring. She laughs at every joke that I make and
Cut.